Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 7th of October 2024. As I'm recording this video, the time now, it is about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, so this is the members area over here. So once you log in, all right, you should see the web database here. So previously, I actually sent out an update on how to use the web database. Okay, so later I'll go through again just a quick one, okay, how I make use of this web data, okay, to actually search for some of these stocks easily, okay. So let's kickstart this session right now. So let's head to the previous update. So let's recap what happened previously. So let's head to the members area once again. All right, so yeah, this is the video that I sent out. Okay, the last update I sent out was on the 2nd of October, how to use the Seasonal Vantage web database. So if you haven't watched it, okay, to watch this video, and the October 1st, I sent out the 100% stock data sheet. Okay, so please download here as well. And then the usual Monday update on the 30th of September was here. Okay, so yep, so previously last week I said that the market breadth was a bit high. Okay, so if I didn't really want to go long, but even if I go long, okay, I would only choose the energy sector, which is the XOP. Okay, which I think quite a number of you actually went in based from what I see from the member success thread in the Seasonal Vantage public Telegram group. Okay, later I'll go through this once again. So I actually mentioned about this shorting opportunity. Later I will go through this as well. So I also say that you can choose to stay out of the market if you do not want to short. Okay, so let's head to the this one. Okay, XOP. So you can see that this was a very good winning trade, I think, for a lot of you guys over there. So if you go to the member success, anyway, for those who happen to watch this video for only now and you didn't know that there is this Telegram group, right? This is a public Telegram group. Okay, so you can post your success, profit, or the screenshot over here. So you can see from here, personally, previously, I talked about, like, for example, Melvin entered the crude oil, Kenny entered XOP as well. For me personally, I exited the wheat and also the XOP. Kelvin also traded XOP. Okay, Lucky traded Burlington. Okay, so she was on only one. I think there's only a little bit profit, but I think she exited with pretty fast. Okay, and then Koi also had this is XOP as well. Okay, Cheng Hong also XOP. A lot of Chai Sing also XOP. Okay, Henry on another stocks HLT. Okay, Lloyd was done on HCA that was previously mentioned. So I'm quite happy that he actually keep a watch list of some of these stocks over there. Okay, and then CVI by Kenny also. So all these are energy sector. Okay, so I also mentioned in the, I think, the chat corner over here, I think it is it market update. Okay, all right. So okay, I mentioned that the IBM, I actually shorted IBM. I sell short IBM, but because of the price action, I wasn't very comfortable. As I said, I don't like the price action. So it was still resilient. So I actually exited IBM, even though at one point in time there was a 1R profit. So it was in a way it's a break even, just a very little profit only. So I treat it as break even. Okay, so Lucky asked me, why I don't like the price action. So I mentioned that initially IBM actually sold off, but later rebounded. So there was no follow through. So when the market really want to come down, okay, it should at least come down 1 or 2 days continuously, but it did not follow through. Just one day of so-called a correction, and then the next day reverse back up really. So there was no follow through, which suggests that there was no real selling pressure. Okay, so potentially trapping many traders. Okay, so that was the reason. So if you take a look at IBM over here, okay, IBM, yeah, so when I first shorted on a Monday, it was actually here. So at one point in time, okay, it came down quite a bit. So there was a 1 hour profit, but I did not take profit, and subsequently price reversed back up. So then on Wednesday, I think I actually exited the IBM as well. So in a way, it was a break-even trade. So in hindsight, okay, it was a good decision. Okay, so actually price reverse back higher again. So that's the reason why I say that you should download and go into the Telegram group if you haven't joined, because sometimes I think the fastest way to update when I have something to share, it is through here. Of course, this will be only done for those tickers that have been over already. I mean that the trade idea is over. Okay, for those upcoming haven't worked out yet, okay, please don't share your stock symbols, your trade ideas in the group chat. Okay, all right. So this is over here. So this is IBM. I think all in all, I think this is okay. So all in all, I think last week was still a good week. XOM, I think quite many of you are inside, managed to take a good profit. Okay, and let's head to the current market right now. So for the current market right now, the zero gamma, in fact, shifted a little bit higher. So if you take a look at this chart over there, so for zero gamma level, it is at about 5725, there about 5725. So take the SPX, S&P cash index, so already shifted higher. So previously was 5,007. You can see that previously, market just stopped at the 5,007. Okay, did not go below 5700. Okay, yeah, and hold pretty and go higher. So once again, the zero gamma, it is at about 5725. 5725. So once again, if price can stay above 5725, then I would say that the market uptrend, it is still intact. If price go close below 5725, okay, then we could expect more volatility to come, which means that there could be more correction coming. So once again, 5725 will be a key area to look at between the bull and the bear zone over there. Okay, of course, then at the bottom is the usual CPI and pivot point. Okay, and yeah, and if you take a look at the market right now, previously I said the market breadth was a little bit high. Okay, so if you take a look at the DP gallery chart over there, right? Okay, so if you take a look at the percentage of stocks above their respective moving average 20, 50, 200, right, you can see that the 20 EMA, the percentage of stocks above 20 EMA, it actually came down a little bit. Okay, so there was actually some minor correction for some of the stocks out there in the market. Okay, so it came down, but for 50 EMA, it is still relatively at the high side. For 200, it is still okay. I mean, it is at a high, but typically when the market is in a very good uptrend, it tends to stay elevated in the percentage of stocks above the 200 EMA. So one thing to note is that, okay, you can see that, even though the SPX, right, didn't really fall much. This is the S&P 500, didn't really fall much on a Monday. After they go a little bit only, okay, and then go higher. But you can see from here the decision point, okay, just fall a little bit only. You can see that the McClellan oscillator, it actually went down quite a bit low. Okay, and you can see that it is at a relatively low, not at the absolute low, but relatively low. Quite interesting, right? So if we actually head into the chart and have a deeper view, right, this is the to inspect, right, this is the McClellan. You can see that, typically when it is at a relatively low over there, a good correction, and there's a market rebounded higher. Than over here at a relatively low, the market also rebounded higher. Okay, previously here, not also at a relatively low, okay, the market also go higher. And then over here at a relatively low, okay, no, over here, yeah, the market also go higher. Okay, and also here, market at a low, market also go higher. So you can go check back again some of the, okay, somewhere around here, okay, over here, okay, the market also continue to go higher. And maybe somewhere around here, okay, you see that, okay, all in all, it is at a relatively low. So all in all, you can see that, market didn't really drop much, but within the surface, actually, there's some action going on. Okay, and how do I know that? Because if you actually take a look at the FinVisa, okay, take a look at FinVisa. If you look at the usual sectors over there, my preset is sectors. Okay, so if you take a look at the performance, you can see that the performance for the past 1 week from the best to the worst, okay? Exclude energy lah. The rest is like okay, and half of the sectors is down, half the sector is positive lah. Okay, half. I can see that consumer staple is down about 2%, X material also down 2%, rest also down about 1.74% and such. Okay, but if you look at the equal weight sectors, which means that every single stock is given equal weight, whether you are the biggest company like Microsoft or the smallest tech company in the sector, it is given equal weight. You can see the performance over there. Okay, again excluding the energy sector, about 75% okay of the sectors was actually down. So beneath the surface, okay, there was some minor correction going on. Okay, all right, not a lot. So but overall, okay, that caused the McLaren oscillator to actually to actually drop down to a relatively low level. So at this point in time, okay, right now the market price action looks pretty strong, okay, and the market breadth, even though it is still not at a low, still at a relatively higher, okay, but not at the absolute highest. So at this point in time, even though I'm still cautious, this week, okay, my bias is more gravitating more towards the bullish side. But again, okay, don't be too overly, so-called bullish. Okay, do one shot go and enter 5 or 6 bullish position. Okay, like for example, last week, okay, I also entered one short position on IBM only. Okay, and then long is the XOP. That's it. Okay, so I didn't really aggressively going too much. Okay, so once again, you can see that I'm going to share with you this S&P election. You can see over there. Okay, so by right, October 1st October onwards, right, at the start it should go lower. Okay, but you can see that based on the seasonal trend for S&P during the past 13 years of election cycle, which means during the election year, okay, the early October to maybe mid of October, okay, tends to grind higher also. So as of now, okay, based on the market breadth and as a rule of thumb, the roadmap of the seasonal trend, okay, again, this is not a guarantee, but it just tell me, maybe, I shouldn't be so bearish after all. So there was some little correction, but seasonal days up. Okay, again, we never know, but my bias is just more towards the bullish side, and we are overall still in an uptrend. Like I mentioned, right, if you try to short in uptrend, it is quite difficult. Like previously, the past examples, right, past few times, right, when I tried to short, okay, the result was not overwhelming, positive, right? Okay, so once again, uptrend, we try to stay more towards the bullish side, unless like market breadth is at a high, then I really want to short. But that is based on my personal opinion. Okay, all right. So for this coming week, okay, okay, what are some of the stocks that I am looking at? There are a few stocks that I am looking at. So let's head over to our data right now. So I'll be focusing on the bullish only. So this is the bullish ETF and the bullish stocks. So for the bullish dates, right, for this coming week is from 6th of October to 13th of October. Again, Sunday to Sunday to make things easier for everyone. So bullish ETF, 6 to 13, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that kind, okay? 7, 8, 11, then 13. So it is like that, okay? And then for stocks, it's also the same. You can filter in the spreadsheet, okay? 7 to 11, it is over there. So there are quite a number of stocks over there. So some of the stocks that I actually is in my watch list. Number one, it is actually DG. Okay, DG is actually from last week dates. Okay, last week is 1 to 6 of October. It's from last week list. Okay, then we wondering, hey Alex, hey, this is a like very clear downtrend. And yes, this is a very clear downtrend. Okay, so you see, the reason why I choose that, it is there's a reason, because you can see that even though price, like, it seems a downtrend, but it is trying to stay above the central pivot range, and right now price is above the pivot point also. And if you can see over here, from C over there, right? You can see that, you know, it was after the earnings price have a huge gap down. It dropped about 32%. Okay, Dollar General, it is doing a discount stock retail trade. It's like, you know, Singapore like value stock, that kind of, okay, discounted stock retail trade. And you'll see that, you know, previously the volume is like that, okay? And you can see after the so-called earnings, right, it was a huge volume, and the volumes still stay relatively elevated. And the issue is, okay, price did not actually, you know, go down further. It's making a higher low already. And on Friday, there was a wash and rinse. So for DG, right, so I just removed the filter first, everything over there. So for DG, right, okay, you can find that for DG, the Dollar General Corp, from 4th of October to 28th of November, okay, for the past 10 years, 9 years, it went up during this period. Okay, so this is for DG. So you can see it here on the it's on Wednesday, price closed lower than the prior day low. So Tuesday, the prior day low, it is 82.58. 82.58. Okay, and then on so-called Friday, price closed above the wash line. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, price for DG can continue to go higher. This is Dollar General Corporation. Okay, this is for DG. Okay, and for this week, another stock that I am looking at, it is actually NVO. NVO, it is Novo Nordisk. Okay, Novo Nordisk, it is under sectors health and under pharmaceutical. Okay, once again, this is like a very downtrending stocks over there. Okay, so okay, let's head back to this Novo is under this week watch list. Okay, so let's head back to members area. You can go back to the web-based database. So as I mentioned, right, it is very easy for you to search. Okay, so the first one will always be bullish stocks, then bearish stocks, then bullish ETF, then bearish ETF. So if you want to make sure that it is absolutely correct, you can just head over to the bullish stocks tab over there. Okay, you just go only to this one database. Okay, so for example, you know, I think the most commonly used one for me, at least for me, right, will be this search. Quick and easy search, especially if you're on the go, you are not at the desktop, you did not have your so-called the data sheet, the spreadsheet with you. Okay, so for example, just search NVO. All right, you come out immediately very fast. Okay, very, very fast. Okay, so from 9th of October to 25th of October for the past 11 years. Okay, 10 years it closed higher, and then the average profit is about 4%. Sectors healthcare under drug manufacturer. Okay, this is NVO over there. So once again, you can say, hey, it is a very severe downtrend here. Okay, so once again, if you add in my Elder Force Index, right, with the ATR channel over there, okay, you can see that, you know, even though it is actually going lower, okay, the Elder Force with the ATR, there is a divergence already. There's a divergence. Okay? So while price is continue heading down, the Elder Force Index with ATR is actually going higher. Okay, it's going higher. It's going higher. So once again, there isn't a wash and rinse triggered yet, but potentially. So this is Novo. So you can see that on a Thursday, price closed lower than the previous day low. The previous day low, it is 115.40. 115.40. All right, so you can see that whether this coming week, okay, price can stay and close above 115.40 here. Okay, then this is Novo. This is Novo. Of course, if you want to take profit, okay, then I think a good rule of thumb here is, you know, somewhere around the CPR level over here. Okay, we shall see how the price action go. If really price do go higher, okay, we shall see. This is NVO, so it's still in my watch list yet. Another one, it is COR. This is Cencora. Cencora is also one stock. I think previously, I think a few months ago, it was also in the watch list and also triggered before. So I'm now familiar with Cencora. So previously, you know, this was the first time I heard about Cencora. Okay, now this is the second time. So I'm familiar with it now. Okay, Sancora, once again, it is also a downtrending stocks, okay, downtrending stock. But again, you can see that, you know, even though it is going down lower, but the ATR, no, the elder force with ATR, it is actually going higher. So there is a divergence. So let's head back to the web database for Sancora, COR. It is from the 8th of October, okay, to 25th of October, okay, for the past 15 years. 14 years, it closed higher, and then the average profit is about 3%, also under healthcare. This is healthcare provider and services. This is Sancora over there. So once again, there isn't a trigger yet, but you can keep a watch list. So this is the day on Friday where price closed lower than the prior day low. The prior day low, it is 220.14. Okay, 220.14. Okay, 220.14. Let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can continue to go higher or not. So this is for Sancora. This is for Sancora over there. Okay, and then another one that I'm looking at. This week quite a few stocks that I'm watching out. This is the other one is Novanta and NOVT. This is under electronic technology, tech under electronic equipments. Okay, so this is for Novanta. Novanta, let's see for Novanta and NOVT. Okay, it is from 8th of October to 27th of November. For the past 14 years, 13 years, it went up during this period, and the average profit is quite good, 13%. Okay, under tech stock, electronic equipment, like what I mentioned just now. So this is NOVT. NOVT, you can see that overall it is a bit choppy, but I can see that recently there was a so-called a nice impulse move up, and then there was a pullback. Okay, and this month you can see that the CPR, it is over here. Okay, and you can see that on Thursday, price closed lower than the previous day low. Okay, on the previous day, on Wednesday, it is actually 173.13. 173.13. Okay, and then on Friday, price closed above the wash line. So once again, let's see whether this coming week price can continue to go higher. Okay, all right, don't need to be so eager to go long. You know, after the market open at 9:30, can wait for at least 1 hour, okay, to see whether the price continue to go higher or not. Okay, of course, you know, technically by right, because price has already triggered the wash and rinse setup, right? You should be able to enter when the market open up. But for me, I won't be so keen for now. Okay, hold at the sideline and see how the market react first. Okay, this is NOVT, and last but not least, the one on the watch list for me, it is MTX. This is minerals technology. This is the first time I came across this stock. This is MTX. MTX. Let's head over to the web database. MTX. Okay, MTX. From the 20. No, it's from 10 of 10. October 10 from to 28th of November. For the past 23 years, okay, it is always going higher. I think for 20 plus years, okay, 23 years. This MTX, average profit of 9% is under materials and chemicals. Okay, so this is MTX. So once again, price is trying to stay above the pivot point and above the CPR. So once again, there was a wash and rinse triggered. So on Thursday, price hit the pivot point level. Price closed below the prior day low. The prior day low, it is 75.94. 75.94. Okay, and on Friday, price closed above the wash line. Let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can continue to go higher or not for MTX, minerals technology. So these are the 5 stocks that I mentioned. Okay, DG, NVO, COR, NOVT, and MTX. Okay, and also last but not least, this is not regarding to equities or stocks. It is regarding to the crypto. Okay, crypto. This is crypto. Bitcoin. Okay, let's say Bitcoin. You can see that. Okay, Bitcoin. You can see that price hit the flat cloud area found support, and it is also at CN central pivot range over there and found support at the CPR and going higher even for today, okay, right now. And you can see that overall it was in a downtrend or in a relatively so-called time frame. Is a huge correction, okay, time frame, okay, a few months of correction. And not sure whether you actually remember or not. I actually mentioned about Bitcoin, I think I don't know, a number of weeks back or a few months back. Okay, so if you actually head over to the members area, okay, you can just search for Bitcoin, okay, under Bitcoin over here. Seasonal trend of Bitcoin over the past 14 years. All right, it's open up. This is I showed in mid of August over there, August the 13th. Okay, so that in maybe this was not the best time to buy Bitcoin, and so far it has proven to be correct. Okay, and you can see over here, okay, early October, okay, early October to early November. This about a golden 1 month period, okay, based on the past 14 years, at most 14 years, because Bitcoin has been only in the market, okay, I think recently only, okay, right, 14 years, start of October to early November, okay. So you can see that right now, we are price action. It is looking relatively not too bad at all. Okay, you can take a look at Bitcoin. So for crypto, not as in for Ethereum, it is the weaker one. But of course, if crypto generally is going to rise, okay, a rising tide, we will lift all the boats out there. So I think most likely Ethereum will also go higher as well. So again, depending on you, okay. For now, I'm not really a crypto native, and I think right now, since the crypto has really ETF, I think the easiest way is to so-called use ETF if you are not a crypto native. So for the ETF for Bitcoin, it is actually IBIT. IBIT. Okay, this is the iShares Bitcoin Trust over there. This is a proxy for you if you do not really want to hold Bitcoin. Okay, for Ethereum, there's also Ethereum ETF. The Ethereum ETF is actually ETHA. Okay, ETHA, it is also iShares Ethereum Trust. Okay, also a ETF. Okay, once again, this Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto, I repeat, is not for swing trade. Okay, I have a position, just a disclaimer first. Okay, I have a position. It is more for position trading, which means that, okay, it is not for like a few days or swing trade. It is longer term. Okay, so typically I hold for 3 months and above. Okay, most likely heading into maybe early next year. So it's quite a number of months. So this is a position trade. Okay, not the usual swing trade stocks that I mentioned to you, like previously the 6 stocks that I mentioned, where I typically hold for 2 to 10 days, that kind. So for the crypto, okay, it is more for position trade, holding for a few months, that kind. Okay, again, this is just my opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm right. Okay, please do your own due diligence. Okay, right? Don't say that Alex said crypto will go up. I didn't say that way. Okay, this is just what I'm trying to do. I have a position in IBIT, so you decide what to do. Okay, all right. So with that, thank you so much. And tonight, once again, there will be the usual live stream. So do tune in to the Facebook live stream and also the YouTube live stream. All right, with that, thanks so much and see you again tonight. Bye bye.